Okay, so this is just really random. So there's this account by the name of Big Kenny or Kenneth Anderson who for the past 2 months or so has been commenting on my channel and my two friends' channels, Varen the Puerto Rican and Orange King. To help you understand the type of guy Kenneth Anderson is, I'll read you his account's description. Hi there, I'm Kenneth Anderson. I'm a 72-year-old conservative Christian man from Dubuque, Iowa. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. This account was created after my grandkids informed me of YouTube app. I was very interested by it, so I decided to see what it's all about. I'm excited to see new things from people around the country and to talk to people in this community. And these aren't short 1 or 2 sentence long comments. These are entire essays that this man is writing in the comment sections of our videos. For example, let me show you the first comment he ever made, which was on Varen's channel on a video about the worst countries to live in. This comment is so long that it wouldn't even fit onto one screenshot, so I had to transfer it to a Google Doc just so I could show it all in one picture. And I'll read that comment to you all right now. Oh, so YouTube is about people sharing their opinions. This is the first YouTube video I ever watched on my account. I do agree with the Afghan one. Bob, my son, went to Afghanistan in 2002, and people treated him like he was fighting against them or whatnot. And the women were wearing those cloths or not being out and about. And the government of the Afghan is not that much of a good one, you see, because of the attacks in 2001. I remember those days like it was yesterday. I remember seeing it on the news. That reminds me of my brother Bob, who actually coincidentally was in New York at the time. He was a few miles away though, but I imagine he must have been scared. And then the one of North Korea is true. I've heard many bad things about that place. The Korean War happened when I was young and before I can remember, but I know that my uncle Jeremiah fought in that one. My family is very full of veterans, but I've heard a lot about this Kim Jong-un guy, and he definitely needs to get his act together for the sake of his people. So yeah, that's the kind of guy that Kenneth Anderson is. But of course, it doesn't stop here. This is only the beginning. He then went on to write another comment on that same video on Varen's channel, which read, "Also, what does this subscribe thing in the corner mean? Because I was told that YouTube was free." Varen then replied to this comment by saying, "YouTube is free. If you subscribe to my channel, it means you'll get notifications on the next video I post." Sadly, Big Kenny didn't reply to Varen's comment, but I assume he subscribed to his channel because otherwise what's the point of asking? A few days after this all went down, Kenneth made a comment on another one of Varen's videos titled Problems with YouTube, where he talked about some of the problems with YouTube. And I'm not even kidding right now when I say Kenneth Anderson literally became a critic for Varen's channel. This is what he commented. You know, when I was around your age, we didn't have anything like the YouTube app. If you took me from 60 years ago and showed me this app, I wouldn't believe my eyes. You should be more grateful for what is given to you in these modern days. Trust the corporations who run these things, because they know what they're doing. Debatable, but okay. After he wrote this, the majority of his comments were just really critical for no reason, and it stayed like that for a pretty long time after this. Now you may be thinking, how did Kenneth Anderson discover me and my other friend Orange King's channel? Well, I'm getting to that. You see, Varen uploaded a video titled @GerbTheEggs Discord, where he just advertised my Discord server, which, by the way, you can join by using the link in my channel's description. But anyways, Kenneth Anderson commented on this video, and what he commented really reveals a lot. The first of the 3 comments Kenneth made on this video said the following. So I was looking at your little videos here, and I realized that some of the words at the bottom are in bold, since Varen added my channel to the title. I hope this isn't some kind of link to a dangerous website. You could get in big trouble if it is. Oh, shiver me timbers. Like any other sane person would do, Varen did not reply to this comment. But like I said before, this is only one of 3. Shortly after, Kenneth wrote another comment that said this. Young man, I am going to click the link at my own risk. If it so happens to send me to a bad website, you will get in trouble. Varen didn't respond to this comment either. Anyways, Kenneth Anderson clicking the link to this, quote, bad website is without a doubt how we found my channel. But hold up, before I start talking about that, I still gotta read to you guys the 3rd comment that Big Kenny made on this video. Spoiler alert, Varen also didn't reply to this one. I clicked the link. You should have responded when I asked if it led to a bad website. In the future, respond to questions like these so you can clear up any misconceptions. You are very lucky I didn't tell YouTube that you were advertising bad websites. You could have been deleted from the app. Okay then. Sure. Seriously though, this has got to be one of the top 10 Yap sessions of all time. The first video of mine he commented on was a skit titled Inflation in 2124 Be Like. And of course, it was a really unnecessarily critical comment. Who could have guessed? This was not funny because it's really going to happen, and probably sooner than 2124. People your age who are mocking inflation are part of the reason why everything is so much more expensive these days. Your generation needs to stop pushing fun at things and start making this a better country. This will not help solve the inflation problem. I hope you improve your ways in the future. There was one reply to this, which said he's not mocking anything. He's pretty much saying what it's going to be like in the future. To get one thing, I don't think just because him making this video means there's going to make things more expensive because of one person, no offense to Gerb the Egg, on YouTube was making a joke off it. And by the comments, seems like you're the only one to not find this funny. I could be wrong. And then I hearted this comment because, I mean, it's pretty good, I guess. So, yeah. Other than that, there's really only one other relevant comment that Big Kenny made on my channel. That comment was written on this community post I made a few months ago to advertise a collab video I did with Orange King titled Don't Throw Dirt at People. For those of you who didn't know, you can make a community post on your channel which directly links to another person's channel via showcasing a video that they made. So basically, if someone were to click that image, it would lead directly to the collab video we made on his channel. And I know for a fact that this is how Big Kenny discovered Orange King's channel, because he commented asking, "What is this? Some kind of clickable picture?" I replied to this comment by explaining to him that when he clicks on the image, it leads to the video that me and Orange King made. After this all went down, Big Kenny went right onto Orange King's channel and wrote 2 massive comments on the collab video. The first one saying the following: "I appreciate that you can display a message with this video, but I don't think you're using your talent for the right cause. People don't throw dirt at people either way, so there was no point telling them not to. You should spend your efforts telling useful lessons, like why you shouldn't steal or why you should be empathetic." This got one reply from Orange King, which had 2 words: "'Twas satire." But apparently that means nothing to Kenneth Anderson, because a few days later he commented on the same video. And this comment was a lot longer and a lot more critical. "I've noticed a few flaws with you and your 2 friends' channels. The Varan kid isn't grateful for all the amazing technology in the modern days," likely referring to his video titled Problems with YouTube. "The Egg is simply mocking nationwide problems like inflation," referring to my video titled Inflation in 21-24 be like. "And you are simply obnoxious with your yelling into your microphone. All 3 of you have these traits that make your channels harder to watch as a public viewer. I'm just trying to help you by saying that all 3 of you need to get your acts together or else you may lose viewership." Well, joke's on you, Kenneth Anderson. My channel already did lose most of its viewership. Anyways, this comment got one reply from Orange King, which read, "They're all running jokes with our communities. I'm pretty good with how my content is right now." And of course, Big Kenny did not reply to Orange King. After that, nothing really relevant happened until about 2 weeks ago, when Kenneth Anderson commented on one of Orange King's videos titled How to Trailer Your Minecraft, where he talked about some of the mods and texture packs you can install to make your Minecraft look more like how it does in the trailers. And this comment was no joke, right? This thing was the longest comment he ever wrote. And his comments are already long, so you can imagine what it's gonna be like. So I'm just gonna read out the full thing with no interruptions. "Oh wow, this channel's gained many subscribers. Also, good advice making the Minecraft look like a trailer. They are better for camping than tents, that's for sure." Laughing emoji. Not sure I know what you mean by looking like a trailer though, but I guess video gamer fans would understand. "I definitely prefer trailers though, because they protect me from the weather better than tents. They also have all the appliances of a house, and are portable, basically portable houses. Last time I went in my trailer must have been before the pandemic, maybe 2018. Still hope I can go camping this summer, it's really fun." Anyways, speaking of the pandemic, I sure hope no other one happens. Glad those scientists could think of a cure, or else we might still be in it. Reminds me of the Spanish flu, which my grandparents were in. Also my mom, but she was very young. Definitely if there wasn't a vaccine for that, it would be bad. All these scientists and doctors really save our world. Maybe if this YouTube career doesn't work out for you, you could be one of those. I always wanted to be a doctor, but I didn't have the money to go to university for that long. I also definitely didn't have the dedication. Still though, I'm happy I was a plumber. I enjoyed the job, and I still have friends that I made while working as a plumber. Definitely though, really you should just try to have a job that you enjoy. That's really the best kind of job. If this YouTuber thing isn't enjoyable for you, then I say stick with it. If this was a thing when I was young, I probably would have tried it out too. How much time does this man have on his hands? I mean, this must have took him at least 15 minutes to write. At least, because this is such a long comment. Like, the dedication is crazy. I mean, I just had to point that out. But anyways, this comment got 2 replies. The first reply corrected him by saying the kind of trailer he's talking about is like the preview of the update. Or if it's a series, it would be a preview of the movie. It's crazy how 2 different things can have the same name. And then the second reply said, "I agree." But if you look closely, something's wrong. This guy has the same profile picture as Kenneth Anderson, except it's flipped upside down. And his name is Enith Canderson. When we go to his profile, we can see that he also goes by Kig Benny instead of Big Kenny. We can also see that his description is the exact same as Big Kenny's description. The only difference is his banner is the American flag instead of the New York City skyline. Anderson was not happy about this, which we can see through this other comment he made which said, "Why are you impersonating me?" I looked at your profile and it's clearly a picture of me that's upside down. Your channel bio is the same as mine. The only difference is your name is Enneth Canderson. I don't know what this is. If you're trying to pull my leg, I don't know why you're doing this. All I know is that it needs to stop and that identity theft is a crime. Alright guys, I seriously gotta stop pretending that Enneth Canderson isn't just my alt account, because that's what it is. I am Enneth Canderson. It was just a random alt account that I renamed and like changed the profile picture and everything to be themed around Enneth Canderson, just so I could troll Kenneth Anderson. But yeah, Kenneth, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry, my bad, I won't do that again, because clearly you did not think that it was very funny. But also, by the way, I wasn't trying to steal your identity, you know what I mean? It wasn't some kind of malicious intent. It was just meant to be a joke, you know, I just thought it would be funny, I was just trolling you. So, yeah, anyways, back to the video. I then replied to his comment by saying, "I'm you from the future." My bad, guys, I won't do that again. Since then, none of us have received any comments from Kenneth Anderson. I'm assuming because he's mad that someone was stealing his identity. But he did make a community post on his channel about 2 weeks ago, which was wishing his grandson Damien a happy birthday. Me and Orange King both commented wishing Damien a happy birthday because, I mean, yeah. And that's really about it. Kenneth Anderson hasn't done anything since this occurrence, so you guys are really just all informed on the whole Kenneth Anderson lore as of February 21st, 2025. Also, I'ma just be fully honest before I end this video here. I only covered like half the comments this man wrote, because let's be real, who wants to watch a 30-minute video of me just yapping about this guy's comments? That would just get boring after a while, so I only covered the comments that actually mattered to the timeline. One last thing, this goes out to my boy Kenneth. If you're watching this video, I mean, this is nothing against you, man. I honestly like the comments you write. I like them a lot. I honestly look forward to them. Now, I'm not speaking for Varen or Orange King right now, but yeah, me personally, I like the comments you write, but, you know, I think they're just entertaining to read. And, you know, it's always nice to have some guy who just occasionally comments on my videos. That's just pretty nice to have. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton. And also join the Discord server using the link in my channel's description. But other than that, that's all I really have for you guys today. So see you in the next one. Peace.